When a story is repeated many times, it no longer remains a story, it becomes the story. Movies like Thappad, The Great Indian Kitchen, Darlings, and the very recent Amu all revolved around the story of a woman learning to defend herself and come into her own. And now here's one more to be added to the list. Hi, this is Litty, and I'm back again with my take on
Jaya, 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 Jaya.
I personally felt the 2020 film Ayyapan Koshi was essentially a masterclass by director Sachi. However, there was this one scene that didn't go well with many. The scene featured the character Koshi, played by actor Prithviraj, slapping his wife out of frustration. Later, in an exclusive interview with Gulf News, the actor himself clarified, stating that the scene was deliberately created to represent the problem that existed in society. Coming to Jaya Jaya, the same is conveyed in an entertaining manner to get its message across. This is going to be a spoiler-filled video, so I might want to warn you about that. And since it's pretty late to review, I'll pick things that I liked and I didn't like. Firstly, the men in life. On one side, we get to see a man who speaks for himself, creates a progressive presence in society, and even stands up for women's rights. But when it comes to his own girl, those words barely become into action. On the other side, we see a man for whom his mother speaks. He literally earns the best Pavam Guy certificate from his mother. Yet he fails to notice how hard it is for his mother to make idiyappams every morning, for she sits every night and rubs her own hurting hands. Though he calls his sister a fatso, he isn't aware of why she's putting on weight. I really like how the film tried to portray the different shades of men. Secondly, the normalized prejudices. Every single scene depicts the normalized prejudices set by society. Boasting about raising a girl like Indira Gandhi, yet not allowing her to cut her hair short, is normal. Sending off in marriage and crying aloud in the ceremony is normal. Men getting angry because of work stress is normal. A husband beating his wife is normal in married life, but a wife beating a husband? In a scene, Jaya's parents ask her, "What haven't we done for you?" They love her and they assume that they are doing the right thing for her, as they are just following the norm. I liked how the film tried to show that there is a problem isn't entirely with the individuals, but with set norms on how a girl or woman should be. Thirdly, the hard-hitting reality. I really like the scene where the character Rajesh explains what the real problem is. He says a woman can live alone, but a man cannot. In another scene, which explains what a woman needs, is not tolerance, good cooks, or being cultured. Rather, is justice, equality, and freedom. Though the premise here is comedy that make you laugh, but at the same time, it makes you reflect on the horrible mindset in our culture. Now, coming to what I didn't like about the movie. The twist you see in the climax was a little over the top. While the initial fight sequences were justifiable and could be seen as a metaphor, I felt the final moments were a bit too exaggerated and odd just to end abruptly. And that's perhaps the only demerit I could feel in the film. After all, it is meant to be spoofy. The memorable performances of all the actors made the story even more engaging and entertaining. Even the songs are well placed and never break the speed. And even as you leave the theatre, the verbs Saumini, Shalini, Saubhagya lingers on. Share your thoughts if you have watched the movie and let me know if you agree with me or not. Till then, thanks for watching.